this up and running, but I got it moving now. So today we're working on the snapper. We got the carb pulled off. We got a crazy amount of holes in the deck here that we have to fill with the sheet metal, which I don't even know if it's going to work because this is our shell right now. Got it all painted up and drying, but there's so many holes in weird spots that you don't really have anywhere to grab. So I got these front joints greased up, some AMSOIL grease. So yeah, like here, this is all very, very thin, about to go through. So that's a little worrisome. But nothing we can't figure out. We might go in from the bottom. That might be a little bit better. So I'll tip this thing up and then go underneath. And here you go for all you fancy people out there. And yeah, we'll probably have to do that because from the top you got all these shields here, and that's really going to run you some problems when you're trying to place pieces of metal in there. So we'll lift this thing up, flip it up, and that'll be the way we'll get it going. So I'll put you guys off to the side here, and we will get the ultrasonic cleaner going here soon. Let me just get you in a good spot. There we go. All right. Yeah, so it's Lawnmower Live again. It's been a while. It's been a while since I posted a full-length video too. Basically, Lawnmower Live is a series I do where we take apart different lawnmowers and garden equipment and we just fix them. Today it's my uncle's snapper walk behind that we're working on today. So that's our goal today, is to fix that. So usually what I use is a simple green. Today I'm using the lemon flavored, or don't drink it, the lemon scented one. And for this one I'm going to be a little bit heavy because it's really dirty. And then we'll do a little preliminary cleaning on the carburetor because you can see it's in bad shape. So we'll spray it down with some simple green. And that'll break up some of the grease. And then we'll be able to come in with a shop towel and just wipe it all off. So there you go. Yeah, this lawnmower is pretty old. It's a snapper with a Kawasaki 12.5 horse engine, so it's pretty powerful, but it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot of lawns, a lot of winters, sitting outside and everything, and you know that'll do it to a lawnmower, and that's definitely what's going on with this one. So we'll come in here with a screwdriver and get a lot of this stuff cleaned up. So we just got like a normal Craftsman screwdriver here, and we're just going to try to break up some of this dirt. The reason I do this is because if you do this, throw this right into the ultrasonic, all this dirt's just going to contaminate your mixture immediately. So you kind of want to get as much dirt off as you can while you have it out of the ultrasonic cleaner, because that'll keep the water cleaner, and that'll allow you to just do a better job with everything. You won't get dirt everywhere. So you just want to get as much as you can off, and then I usually hit it with the air compressor just to get some more dirt off of it. So we might not have to do that with this one. It doesn't have to be perfect because the ultrasonic will take off a lot of this, but you just want to get the big clumps off because you don't want that getting in. There's a lot of crevices in this one. So we got a Mikuni carburetor on this guy. It's a Japanese company. They make pretty good parts, pretty good carbs. So we're running a Mikuni on here, and it's all made in Japan. This is like when lawnmowers were made well. That's why my uncle doesn't want to get rid of it. One, because they're not cheap, and two, it's a pretty good mower and it's lasted a long time. It's done good service over the years. What you can also do is you could take like a hook and pick set and get in some of these more fine spaces, and that'll allow you to get a lot of that junk out. But that's pretty good. A lot of that is just stuck in there that we can't really get to. So we'll take you over here, and we're going to get some water for the ultrasonic cleaner. And here's my magnetic bowl wall. Don't ask me why so many are in the package. Okay, so we'll go over here, get some hot water going. You want to run hot because the hot water does it with the ultrasonic cleaner. So while that's heating up, we're going to plug in the ultrasonic and then have that heat up too. The hotter it is, the better it'll be. So we just got to get this thing as hot as we can. So we go on the ultrasonic here, and we'll go heat, check the temperature, and we'll go pretty hot, 55 Celsius. Heating, okay, and we have it on regular. Okay, so once we're ready, it'll be ready to go there. So also, we got to grab this part here. This is the shroud for the air intake. As you can see, very dirty. We'll clean that up. I'm not going to throw that in the ultrasonic. It's just a waste of space. Cut out real quick there. Welcome back. Well, let's see how that does. We'll test fit the carb real quick. All right, that'll be good. So we'll have this heat up, and as it's heating up, see what I'm talking about. Look at all that dirt. As it's heating up, we'll shut the water off first. And we'll take apart the carburetor so that we can get into it and free up all the parts we need to in order to start cleaning. Here. So it looks like on this carburetor we have one bolt holding the bowl on. So we'll grab some ratcheting wrenches and take that apart. I really like these. These are the Craftsman full polish ratcheting wrenches. With a 10mm bolt. We'll throw her in the vise here. Yeah, my uncle's saying it's probably been 20 years since the carburetor's been cleaned, so. It's getting the royal treatment now. That's spun off pretty easily. Yeah, these are the Craftsman full polish. They still make them at Sears. You can go on Sears.com and get them, but I got them when the store was still open. Yeah, I think he's right about this one. Holy. It's not too dirty on the inside, though. Not too bad. It's just the, with the carburetors, if you don't run them for a while, they'll tend to gum up because of the ethanol in the gas. But that doesn't seem to be the case with this one. This one's actually in pretty good shape. Okay, we're getting our annual phone call here. Yeah, so in the carburetors you have like the float and everything, so we're just going to take the pin out. It's 20 years of something right there. I'll have to get a punch and hit that. There we go, we freed that up. Yeah, that was, the pin's been in there for 20 years, so I'm not surprised there. Okay, and it's just our float needle. I don't usually put those in the carb cleaner, there's really no reason to. Alright, right now our water's at 35 degrees. That'll be hot enough to start. So I'm not going to use the cage because it doesn't let you go as deep in the water here. So we'll throw her in. I'm going to add a little bit more because we're not reaching all the way to the top of the fuel line. So we'll grab some more water and then fire it up and see what happens. The mower started first full when I tried yesterday, so I'm not too worried about it. It's more the deck that's the problem in this thing. There we go. So we'll go full wave, and we have everything in there, ready to go. Cool. So once that's done, we'll pop it out, and once we pop it out, we'll put it through the air compressor, blow out all the lines. Right now what we have here is the Holy Mower with lots of holes in it. And this is the piece we're going to be covering it with here. I'm going to have to cut this up and hopefully not have to get more because then I have to repaint some more. But if we don't have enough, we'll have to go down to Ace Hardware. It's just like pretty thin. It's sheet metal, but it's like welding steel. It's a little bit better than the other stuff they had. Their sheet metal is super thin. So we went with something a little bit thicker that'll hold up to rocks and stuff that get thrown up by the blades. And so this part of it's going to be a little bit more difficult than carb cleaning, but nothing crazy. And we're also going to be replacing the belts here. So those are coming in. Ordered them on eBay. So it shouldn't be long for those. So probably Monday they'll come in. Saying there's water condensation in the gas. Bring the gas in it. Eventually start up again. Yeah, it could be it. It's such a big tank. So sometimes condensation will form in these things in like some of the more humid climates, and yeah, there's not a lot of gas in there. So that's probably why it's having trouble starting. But we've cleaned the carb anyway, so it's not too bad. Everything else looks pretty good. The fuel lines aren't cracked or anything, which is good because sometimes those can be a pain. gas off works. Got our oil filter here. Intake right there. And everything else on it is pretty solid, other than the front side. But that'll be it for now. I'll give you guys another live stream later when we got something going, but the camera doesn't even pick that up. There you go. We got 50 minutes on there, so we'll wait till that's done. I'll get the air compressor fired up, and we'll start blowing out the carb, and hopefully start cutting some sheet metal to start patching some of these holes. I'm going to be riveting it in. Yeah, there's some of these holes aren't too bad. Like this one, it'll be fine. These, they'll get patched when that gets patched. So we'll probably do a little bit of gymnastics underneath there because of the shape of everything with the spindles and the blades. But we'll figure it out. It's nothing impossible. Alright, so thanks for watching, and this will be archived on the channel. If you want to watch it, you can go to the live streams and rewatch it whenever you want. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.